That moment when your buddy switches allegiance from PGA Tour to LIV Golf, you obviously wouldn't make him an enemy, would you? Well, apparently Jason Day has an answer to that. His buddy Cam Smith, British Open winner and one of the best golfers in the world, who ditched the PGA Tour, remains his ally, and from recent revelations, Day is cool with the defectors. But will he leave the PGA Tour? Will he be joining Smith on the other side? Keep an eye out for more details. At the Palm Beach Post during the 2022 QBE shootout, Day spoke about a possible move to the Saudi-backed series. He said, "I wouldn't say no, I'd rather not go at the moment, but does it mean there won't be any more opportunities? Maybe in a year I'll feel differently," he mused. If Day makes a move, he could become the latest Australian pro golfer to ditch the PGA Tour for the Saudi-backed series. The former world number one also stated that he doesn't mind golfers switching to LIV Golf because there's quite a lot of cash. After Smith's retirement from the PGA Tour in the Open victory, rumors had it that Day would be joining his compatriot on the other side and might also join the All-Australian team, Punch. Now that led many to speculate that the two most well-known Australians still in the tour, Day and Adam Scott, would join Smith's squad. When the season's team competition was over, Dustin Johnson's four aces had triumphed over the Punch team of Mark Leishman, Matt Jones, and Wade Ormsby. Greg Norman, arguably the greatest golfer to come out of Australia, now serves as the company's CEO. Courtesy of Norman, LIV's 2023 agenda now includes a stop in Australia. The Adelaide Festival will take place from April 21st to 23rd, and the band will be there to perform all 3 days. In 2023, LIV will expand from 8 to 14 tournaments under the new moniker LIV Golf League. Opening up about the Saudi-backed series, the Australian said that he's on the fence. He also revealed that he remains close to his countryman Cameron Smith, who decamped to LIV Golf. While Jason reiterated that he wouldn't defect to the Rebel League immediately, he also didn't dismiss the chances of moving when the time is right. Day also stated that he's not currently under contract and that he, like many other golfers, is disappointed by the issues between LIV Golf and the PGA Tour. "Since these men are getting paid so well, I can't say I blame them for leaving." He finally admitted, "I get it. Whatever your opinion on big championships may be, mine might be different. There are no global ranking points at stake right now, so I have no idea if they'll participate or not. It's unfortunate that both camps hold such diametrically opposed views." The 37-year-old has won 17 times throughout his career, 12 of which have come on the PGA Tour. He was rated first in the world a month after winning the PGA Championship. While ranked second in the world, Smith decided to leave the PGA Tour in August. The signing of the Australian was arguably LIV Golf's biggest coup yet, with his rank at the official World Golf Rankings and the reigning champion golfer of the year. After he followed in the footsteps of the likes of Phil Mickelson, Dustin Johnson, and Bryson DeChambeau, Smith was said to have received a mouth-watering signing-on fee, with the figure said to be $100 million, according to journalist Daniel Rappaport. A few hours after his announcement, Cam lifted the lid on why he had to make the switch, citing money and a flexible playing schedule. While speaking to Golf Digest, Smith admitted that it was a business decision, and money was an obvious factor as it was an offer he just couldn't reject. But aside from the prize money and eye-watering contract, he revealed that the more relaxed schedule that the series offered made the offer even more appealing. "I'll be able to spend more time at home and maybe even have an event down there in Australia as well. I haven't been able to do that in a while, and getting that part of my life back would be really appealing." That's quite a convincing reason to head for LIV Golf. But does Day also have an issue with the tour's schedule? Apparently, he doesn't, but that doesn't change much. Since Smith's departure from the PGA Tour, he and Day haven't spoken, although Day insists this has nothing to do with Smith's departure. "We haven't chatted yet, but he's a friend for sure," Day said. "In other words, I have friends all over there. Men who don't hold back their opinions risk alienating their buddies. I'm not sad that the boys are going. I hope the tours can coordinate some way to get together." The PGA Tour should run from January to August, Day said, so that LIV may begin in December. For Day's proposal to work, the PGA Tour will handle scheduling from January through the FedEx Cup Finals in August, and LIV will launch a league in September, including the top 48 players from the PGA Tour. If you're dead set on it, it could work. "You don't have to play golf in the fall if you don't want to," he informed the golfers. "I'm not upset that the boys are departing. It would be fun if the tours coincided in some way." In an interview with the Palm Beach Post, Matt Kuchar predicted that the two leagues would merge into one. "Absolutely," he responded. "I don't see how anyone could disagree. However, Keeo wasn't the only one who predicted that the two leagues could collaborate. Adam Scott, who also doesn't see LIV Golf as pure evil, wasn't only disappointed in the feud, but also opined that both tours could collaborate. I genuinely feel like the PGA Tour and LIV should get on with what they're doing, and things will sort themselves out. I have no clue when that's going to happen, but I think the good of the game will prevail. Scott has been linked to LIV Golf, and even if he has dispelled the rumors, the fact that his mentor Greg Norman heads the Rebels series makes it quite difficult to believe he wouldn't join his compatriot Cam Smith on the other side. The Adelaide-born golfer, notable for his progressive attitude about LIV Golf among PGA Tour professionals, said he wouldn't want to give up his chance to participate in big championships if he moved, but he'd consider an offer from Smith and Leishman. But it became obvious that the Shark wasn't going to let the former world number one just slip away, especially when he said, "We have a list of Australian players we can look at." Soon after LIV's announcement of recent changes, Norman was interviewed about a wide range of topics, including the official world golf rankings, major championships, Rory McIlroy, Tiger Woods, and the Saudi Arabian golf courses. The two-time champion of a major tournament sidestepped questions about sports washing as expected. He said that the Saudi Arabian and South Australian governments might benefit from a trade partnership by focusing on agriculture. He praised Aramco's involvement in golf and cricket and mentioned Sunday's T20 World Cup final. The Saudi Arabian government owns the oil and gas firm Aramco, which is a publicly traded enterprise. The corporation is headed by Yasser Al-Rumayyan, who also serves as governor of the Public Investment Fund. After bringing his contentious project back to the United States, Greg would be wise to refrain from discussing the human rights record in Saudi Arabia for as long as possible. Everyone's here to play a round of golf. Our goal is to enhance your golfing experience. In the golfing world, we're the ones who always do the right thing. There will be further inquiries along these lines. However, the PGA Tour should be questioned as to why it has 27 title sponsors that work with Saudi Arabia and why this and that. But when he mentioned Aramco, it was obvious he was trying to make a point. I get back to my hotel and watch England play Pakistan on T20, a channel I don't have access to in the United States. And when I take a glance at the advertisements near them, I see Aramco. After first seeing it, I thought, wow, this is cool. Cricket is an area in which Aramco is actively interested. So what did he do? Norman ran a Google search and voila, Aramco was investing in that sport. There are definitely more investments being made in other sports throughout the world than what we're doing in golf. But I find it interesting that golf is getting so much attention, he concluded. Norman was trying to make the golf community see reasons why LIV Golf shouldn't be crucified for partnering with the Saudis, but his explanations didn't do justice. However, Jason Day has said he has no worries. Every now and then it reverts to some of the old stuff, but the most important thing for me is to not worry and just take a step back. And now it's over to you. Do you think Jason will make the controversial move to the other side? And we'll catch you in the next one.